I got too many guitars. And if you are in the same boat as me and you've been holding on to that guitar for longer than you should, then this video is for you, because I got 4 tips to truly know when to let go. And today, this Gretsch goes to a new home. Let's go. Okay guys, if you are experiencing a minimum 2 or more of these tips or reasons, then it's probably time to sell that guitar. Number 1, money. And I think there's 2 subcategories for why you're selling a guitar for money. Number 1, life is expensive. Now, if you are in a position where you have to sell your guitar to pay for your bills, take care of your family, then dude, I feel for you so much. My advice is, this is just stuff. This is just a guitar. My advice is take care of yourself and take care of your family. That is the most important thing. And when you are on the other side, when you are in a position, you can get another guitar, and I believe in you 100%. I'm rooting for you. This is just shit. You can get through it. The second reason why you might need to sell this guitar for cash is you're trying to fund another purchase of another piece of gear, whether that's another guitar or another pedal or amp. This is a great way to get new gear without accumulating lots of stuff. This is actually one of the reasons why I'm selling the Gretsch. More on that later. Time for a coffee. Hi there. Can I get a short dark, please, in a tall cup? And I'll just get a splash of almond milk in it, please. Yeah, that's everything. Thank you. Reason number 2, you are not using it enough. Now, this could be for many different reasons. Maybe the guitar is not set up the way you want it, and you're maybe too lazy to take it to the guitar shop, or you're just not using it in general. Now, for me, this is actually one of the reasons why I'm selling my guitar. I'm just not using it. If you go check out my Instagram page, I posted 100+ covers in the last 2 years. And if you take a look at the numbers, the Gretsch is the guitar I use the least. Now, is there a reason for that? Well, I'll talk about that in reason number 4. But at the end of the day, I just wasn't using it enough, and it was clear in the data of my Instagram page and this YouTube channel, and that's why it's gotta go. So if you have a guitar that you're not playing as much as you should, then maybe think about selling that guitar. Reason number 3, you don't have space for this guitar. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if you don't have space for something in your house, then it becomes clutter. And then yes, I know we're talking about a guitar here, not a pair of shoes that you haven't worn in a year, or a jacket or piece of clothing. But in my opinion, the same thing applies for guitars. I was recently gifted this beautiful guitar, which I'm yet to talk about on this channel. I will talk about it soon. And if you see my guitar collection and my guitar wall, I have 7 guitars hanging on the wall, which is the limit of what I actually own. But I've given myself grace where I can have 3 more floating around, because I always need a bass and a guitar right by my desk, and I always have an acoustic laying around in the living room. So I've allowed myself to have 10 guitars at my house. But since I was gifted a beautiful guitar, one had to go, and honestly, the Gretsch has been on my chopping block for quite some time. And also, to add to clutter, in my opinion, when you're trying to make art and you're trying to create something, the less clutter you have, the more creative you become. And man, I was feeling like I had way too much crap around my studio, and I wasn't creating, or I wasn't being as creative as I possibly could. In my opinion, you are more creative if you get rid of all the friction to create. So having the clean space where you could just work and be creative is super important. So declutter if that guitar is taking too much space, it's time to get rid of it. All right, guys, the last reason why you should probably sell that guitar is the most subjective, but arguably could be the most important, is you're just not vibing with that guitar. So I bought the Gretsch during COVID when everybody was locked inside. Actually, I bought 2 guitars over COVID. I know I have a problem. I also bought the Starcaster. I have a video about that. I'll post it right here. But more on the Gretsch. I bought that during COVID, and one of the reasons why I bought it is I love Richard Fortus from Guns N' Roses. He plays, of course, a White Falcon. I couldn't afford to buy a White Falcon, so I figured I'd buy the G5120. Now, don't get me wrong, I think this is a really sick guitar, but for whatever reason, like I said, man, I just could not vibe with this guitar. It's just not the guitar I want to pick up. And I don't even have any concrete reason why. I just can't vibe with it. I wish I could, but I just never could. I love guitars so much, obviously, because I started this YouTube channel and I talk about it all the time, and I never thought I would be at a point where I don't vibe with the guitar, but it's so true, especially if you own multiple. So if you are in a position where you're just not vibing with the guitar and you're not using it, and you could use that money to fund another purchase, it's becoming clutter at your house, and I truly think it's time to sell that guitar. Speaking of which, Brad, who is buying the Gretsch from us, is gonna be here any minute, so yeah, let's go meet him. All right, dude.
All right.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. How are you doing?
This is it right here.
All right, awesome.
These strings are brand new. Uh-oh. There she is.
All right, it's very nice.
Shot.
I don't prop this. That sounds nice.
It's super loud. It's actually like a full hollow body, right?
Yeah.
Some of like my Starcaster, it has a center block.
Yeah.
So that one is yeah, full hollow body. So it's almost like an acoustic. So it's super loud and super resonant.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, Bon Jovi.
That's my daughter's middle name.
Oh.
Named after Bon Jovi.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Her first name's Sloan. You obviously can take those off.
Oh.
Yeah, Sloan
Okay.
Jovi. So this is the Sloan guitar. She's very sad it's going away, but I'm like, I got a better
Oh,
Sloan
you
guitar.
named it after your daughter. The
Yeah.
closest I've ever come is, you're probably how old are you?
42.
One of my old guitars, I put a sticker of Farrah Fawcett on the.
sick.
I live in Farrah. Yeah, I saw it
Yeah.
on the back of the. Oh, that's very good. Very nice.
Stays in tune. It plays like a Gibson because it's a Gibson scale length.
Yeah.
So 24 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
So yeah, it plays like a Gibson. Sounds phenomenal.
Yeah, it seemed to have nice. All right, man. We say 685. You
Yeah,
said, my man.
please.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, yeah. I'll send it to you right now in the so you can watch me do this.
Sounds good.
Hopefully, we'll go through quickly. Never does, of course. There you go.
All right, so we just sold the Gretsch to Brad. Brad, you are getting a great guitar, and I hope you put it to use more than I did. I'm going for a walk now on the White Rock Pier to process it, and to tell you the truth, I feel really good about that transaction. And you know when you sell or you buy something and it just feels like you did the right thing? Well, that's exactly how I feel about that guitar. And as the saying goes, with every ending, there's a new beginning. So goodbye, Gretsch. You were a great guitar, but it's on to a new guitar. Let's go.